would ever thought we would be together? And who would ever thought we would last?
Hello, and welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary Podcast. I'm your host, Nip Swag, your host, Frisco in the building. Shout out to the 49ers, man. Y'all did y'all thing 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but it wasn't
our time
to pull it through all the way into overtime. It is what it is.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't either. We're going to talk about something just as heartbreaking. We're going to talk about Happy National Side Chick, Side Dude, and
That's a
Sneaky
thing?
Link Day. Yes, I Googled it.
Who?
I Googled it.
Who?
I Googled
Which
it.
one of y'all nigglets? Which one of y'all disrespectful nigglets decided to say this needed to be a damn national holiday? Come
Because
on.
if
And
you
in Black History Month, come on.
You can't spend the Valentine's Day with the person, then you spend the next day with them.
Oh
so
my
it's National
God.
Side Chick Day. You didn't know that?
I swear I did. Bruh.
Frisco gonna have to do some research.
Bruh, I just not know to be in the side chick.
It's
you know
on the Google.
This is for real.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. It's a real thing. We don't get
How many of y'all knew that was a real thing? Don't be lying.
we don't get the day off or nothing, but
How
you
many
know.
of y'all knew that was a real thing? Stop playing. Don't be lying. How many of y'all knew that? Bruh.
Well, that's today. So I thought it'd be so befitting to kind of piggyback off of Valentine's Day. Everybody's so. I was walking into the grocery store. I'm seeing all these balloons and give me the thing.
Whoa!
It's over.
God. Such a man.
Valentine's Day is over. National Side Chick Side Dude Sneaky Link Day.
Oh, y'all should be turned up today. So, okay, that's what that extra shopping was at the malls today. Okay, got it. So, is a side piece necessary or unnecessary?
Ooh, I think.
What you think?
I think.
Oh God.
I think.
Oh God.
They are. I'm gonna have to go with unnecessary.
Oh, woo! Underground goes woo! Why?
So, let me say this. I think that after a certain age, you need to be able to, say what you want to do and know what you want to do. And even if you don't know what you want to do, you just gotta make some decisions on, what you gonna do. But the person that you with, needs to know. So, there's so many different sides to a sneaky link or a side chick, side dude. So, it's 2 positions you could be in. 3. You could either be the person who's being side pieced on.
Side piece.
You could be the side piece or the person doing the side piece. It's a 3-part thing. It's an entanglement, so to speak.
Yeah,
August Alsina is the most famous
That's
side
too
dude.
much work, bruh. Like, that's just... First of all, I don't like sharing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's already an issue for me. But, I was a side piece one time. One time, to my knowledge, and I was like in my early 20s, like a long time ago.
Okay.
And the dude, I was so like, oh my God, like, I really
Mm-hmm.
like him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He played football, I like athletes. He was, just right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't live here. He lived in another country, right?
Another country, huh?
But
Long
that
range pimping.
Right, but not even just that. Then it turned to, I got a girlfriend. I said, whoa, what?
Okay.
No, it was heartbreaking because
Was it?
I had already liked him and we had already been hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I find out she got a girlfriend.
So, in that moment, it's a person that you really, really want to be with, and you find out they're taken of sorts. Do you gracefully bow out, or do you be like, F that, it's up? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing if you're going to keep doing what you're doing. Then.
I was young. Of course I kept doing that. Of course I kept tapping that. I was younger, but you know what I'm saying? But my feelings grew more and more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
At some point,
and I'm like, I told him, I said, I don't like this, and I can't do this anymore.
At some point,
and that was it.
At some point, the side piece kind of mashes over. You know, if you keep eating and your food start integrating and your greens get in your mashed potatoes and the juice get over there and now the bottom of your cornbread soggy. At some point, it's going to
all come running together.
It's going to contaminate the whole plate.
It is. And that's why I don't do side pieces. I like to be the main motherfucking entree. That's it. But even with that being said,
right? Because sometimes the main entree gets side pieced on and don't even know it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So would you rather
be the one side piece or one being side piece first? I'd rather be the main entree. Okay. Because with that being said,
but that's the person that's mostly doing the side piecing.
But why I say that? Because usually, statistically, morally speaking, the main entree usually remains the main entree after they get done side piecing.
Let me see. It's all kinds of made up holidays. I found out today that March 15th is the man's Valentine's Day.
Oh, God. Keep that.
Valentine's Day is not for women. I wanted y'all, it's for couples. It's for married people. Yes. Get your man something. I seen a post where it said women's like 60-something% of women said, you're not supposed to get a man something from Valentine's. Check this out. If you mess with me, you need to give me something. Don't give me no flowers. Give me some YSL myself, or some, diamond earrings.
Or a fucking hat.
We take, Cash App, PayPal.
Oh my God, anyway.
I'm just saying.
Over here.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you can give me a card, but don't just be like, oh, what you gonna give me? It's not your birthday. It's Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Bitches, you want a new fucking house and shit?
Like, dude, it's a joint holiday thingamajigga.
Man, fuck that damn holiday, man.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, the side piecing.
Girl, don't nobody give... No. She said, I got my man, son.
Good.
I'm not going to even do it on this show right now.
Do it. I'm scared.
Exactly.
Oh, God, no. Anyway, going forward, side piecing. No, but seriously, I didn't like it, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not for me.
It's cool if you don't care.
But you do care. Everybody cares.
Sometimes there's
certain levels of caring.
Yeah.
You care because you keep going back to that because you're comfortable with that. Now, if you didn't care, you would easily move on and leave that alone.
So I think side pieces are different from affairs. An affair is something different. That's like you in a whole nother relationship. If you just got a side piece, she knows she a side piece, and she just, you know what I mean?
Cheating is cheating.
We already did cheating. We're not talking about cheating. We're talking about side pieces. They got a whole TV show. Who's doing the TV show? The Game, and somebody else is doing the TV show. Side Chicks of Malibu or something like that. They shut down the one in Charlotte. I guess, they had some powerful dudes that was finna put on blast, and they shut. I seen commercials for it, but the show actually never came out, and they was balling. Some women do it as a business. I'll be a side piece for sure. Pay my this, that, and the third. This is a business transaction.
It can be cool until feelings get involved, and then that's when you have to either cut off the feeling as much as you can. And keep it business if that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, and even sometimes it starts out as business and then it turns into feelings. You know what I mean?
Well, to quote the great late Eve, forbidden fruit tastes the best. What?
You keep telling yourself that, okay? You keep telling yourself about that.
Nah, I'm just playing. But
I don't know why you said that.
Because sometimes people, when you do get busted out and stuff, it kind of lose all of the appeal of it because it's like in the open now. You know what I mean? It ain't the sneaky link no more. And now it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
I don't like the sneaky link thing. I mean, it's one thing if I'm sneaking with you because we just don't want people to know.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm sneaking with you, but because you have a girl and we don't want her to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference.
Right.
I'll sneak around with you because we just don't want people to know.
In our business, for sure. I'm definitely with
but
I mean, that's on top of everything, for real.
A woman, a girlfriend, if you have somebody else that you are having sex with, you won't be sneaking with me. Now, I'm not going to say I haven't done it in the past, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? The times that I did do that, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like sharing. I don't like the fact of you dibbling in that and you come dibbling in this. I don't like it. First of all, not everybody's clean. And that's a lot of dibbling and dabbling. You could have dabbled just today and then you come dibbling to me later on tonight. Like, that's just too much. I feel like your vagina is a very sacred place.
I feel like for me, it's more like I'm not finna do all that upkeep. You know what I mean? I'm not. I remember even
that's
when,
a lot of work.
Yeah, even when at one point in time I did have multiple women. You know, it wasn't planned or anything like that. That's just the way it was. It wasn't like I was like doing hella stuff to try to keep. You know, ideally I wouldn't like for them to be in the same place at the same time because that's a disaster. But I'm not finna. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just a lot of work.
Cause I don't want to. You know, it's like. People be like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, you finna get on punishment. I get a whooping or something. Like, man, I've grown. I've been grown since before I was grown. So, at a grown age, I'm not finna do all that for what?
It's just, I don't know. It's just, that's why I said it's just different. If you're in a relationship and I'm the side piece, like, first of all, they're not gonna leave their husband or wife. 90% of the time, they don't leave. They're just having fun with you. That you're just temporary, you're fun, you're different, you're new. And then they end up going, for real, and then they end up going back home because back home is set, secure, like, there's probably kids involved, it's a foundation already. For whatever reason, person decided to just dibble-dabble a little bit outside of home real quick. And back home they go. You know what I mean? And then there's the 10% that don't leave. Now, why would you want that 10%? Because usually you get them how, you gonna lose them how you got them is what they say, right?
That's what they say.
You don't believe that?
No, no.
I've seen it happen to a lot of people, man.
Case. I mean, you
know. It's karma. Karma's a bitch.
So what if, okay, say.
That's why I try to be nice and honest.
You lost your soulmate. You find your soulmate again, they with somebody else. What do you do?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I swear, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it pushing. It's gonna hurt, of course. You gonna go home and cry. You gonna be mad. You gonna be like, oh, I fucked up. But I mean, I don't want you if you are already committed to somebody. Because now I'm gonna have major trust issues when you start fucking with me. I'm like, damn, what makes me so special from the other person that you just committed yourself to?
Hot said that wasn't your soulmate. And Jonesy 1979 said, sometimes it's cheaper to keep her. Sometimes it's cheaper to keep who?
The main. That's what he's talking about.
That's not what Hot said. Hot said
no,
it
Hot,
wasn't your soulmate.
No, I'm with Hot, yes. And then he said cheaper to keep her.
No,
he said
she said sometimes it's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep who?
The main. They always say that. It's cheaper to keep her because if you leave her, because if you leave her, you're gonna have to give her half of everything you got, if not more. You're gonna have to dedicate more energy to a situation you're not even 100% in anymore.
I'm not finna, like, I'm real big on letting stuff go to move forward. You know what I mean? Sometimes that stuff was attached to that situation and you have to let that stuff go to get out of that situation. You can't bring the stuff you want to with you or keep the stuff and be halfway out the situation.
Leave the baggage.
Some stuff is all in or all out. Either you're going to be all in and you're going to have everything that come with it, or you're going to be all out and you're going to leave everything that came with that. I've had to do that multiple times. And if you don't let that stuff go, then you're going to be stuck in that situation, reaching for the other situation and can't reach it because this is holding you back. Let that stuff go. That stuff is temporary anyway. People are temporary. Life is temporary. So what is you holding on to for? Oh, I don't want to pay this and I don't want to pay that. Hey, man.
And then people be comfortable
you gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
People be comfortable.
I mean, comfortability is the killer of dreams.
It really is, but that's
people
what...
People be comfortable in jail. If they be there long enough,
they don't mind going back because, like, I already know the system. I'm comfortable there. I already know what to expect.
But comfortability is not a reason, not a good foundation for relationship. I'm used to this person. I'm comfortable with this person. I don't like them.
But that's how people function without even realizing they're doing it. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you don't like something, or if you know something is messed up about the situation, then you should typically, leave it alone.
I mean, not all the time, because it depends on what it is. Now, if it's something you don't like, because say, I'm sure there are plenty of married couples that don't like certain stuff about each other.
No one's gonna like anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't just be like, well, I don't like the way they chew popcorn and spit the kernels on the ground, and I'm leaving.
Well,
no,
of course not.
I'm talking about if you really genuinely feel like you are not growing and working together with this person, and y'all are not in unison, that y'all should not be together.
We're talking about the main or the side piece?
We talking about the relationship. We ain't even talking about the side piece.
Okay.
Right now. You know what I mean?
Because
this is what leads to having
okay,
the side
that's
piece.
what I thought you were
know
going.
what I mean?
Okay, got you.
So, get in or out.
That's why I just said keep it 100, man. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Because I don't have time to be playing the games. I swear, if I find out there's a side piece, the guns is coming out.
Who are they coming out for?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody's gonna get it.
Everybody's gonna get it. It's gonna be a rampage.
It's gonna be
a Frisco rampage.
Listen,
you heard it here first.
I'm telling you.
See?
He know.
He
know. I told him. I said, listen,
all the muscles ain't gonna say.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing no side piecings. You heard? Like, I don't have time for that. Like, it's just, trust is broken. You've exposed me to STDs and HIV and everything else. We have children. I need to remain healthy. The vagina needs to remain healthy. If you dibble outside of home and then you come dibble back home, hygiene gets thrown off. Women know. That's a sign. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much you have to take into consideration. Oh, and not only that. You're out frolicking with somebody else when people know that you're married to me. Man,
embarrassing.
That's extremely embarrassing. And then, what if the person really doesn't know? Like, to find that out, that shit is heartbreaking, bro. It feels like your chest is ripped outside of your damn heart. No, your heart's ripped out of your chest. Yes, you know what I mean. Anyway, that shit hurts.
So,
that shit hurts. Like, who wants to go through that?
Leads to pain, basically. The whole thing.
Bruh.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
It's either the side piece or the main or the person in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never gonna be this simple, easy, like, oh, we're all set. Nah, bruh. It always happens. We see it in the news every day. We see it on TV every day. Somebody one day is gonna get hurt because somebody's feelings is gonna get hurt. So I don't like the side piecing thing. I mean, to each his own. If you know what it is you're getting yourself into, and if you can handle that.
All right, give them the necessary and unnecessary.
I don't have no necessary. Unnecessary for everything I just said. Too much work, too much hassle, trust broken, STDs. It's just, I can go on and on. And I don't like to share.
So, the necessary is...
Why?
The purpose of life is to learn to love. And love is a very tricky emotion. You know what I mean? But we learn to love through life experience and dealing with other people. And I think that love is love, and you can't help who you love. A lot of people are under the impression that you can help who you love. Like, I'll just love this person because they got this, and that. And I'll just love this person even though they don't do this, and that. But, or I won't love this person because they don't do it. You love who you love, cuz. And if you love that person, then you need to, do your best to make sure that y'all love is healthy.
Who's love? Side piece?
whoever you love.
Well,
whoever you love.
Well, but you can't. So you believe you can love two people at the same time?
I mean, you can love people differently.
No. You believe you can be in love with two people at the same time?
Mr. Cheek said you could.
I asked you.
Let's see. In love, I think that I'm trying to think if I ever had. I know I've loved two people at the same time.
That's very possible.
It was differently.
Yes.
But being in love for real, because when you in love for real, you just really zero in on that person. Like when you really, really in love, ain't nobody else gonna smell the same, taste the same, feel the same, make you feel.
Can you have that feeling for two people at the same time?
Is there any poly on the line? Are there any polygamy relationship people on the line that can tell me?
I really, really want to know. Like,
I really want to know too. I think it depends on the individual. I say for myself,
yeah, for you.
My love is dangerous. So, when I'm in love, you know, it's rare, like the diamond that I am, and it's, you know, it just ain't nobody else gonna do it for the kid, and I just can't even play with you like that because.
So in other words, no.
Nah, I'll say no.
Okay.
I'll say no.
I agree.
I'll say no.
I agree. That's why I love my
like a 98% no. You know, I think there's exceptions to every rule. Unnecessary. The unnecessary.
What's the unnecessary?
Is the heartbreak and deception. Can't nobody trust nobody in that situation.
That's what I'm saying. The trust is broken, right?
The anticipation, the waiting, the time difference, it's hectic.
I don't want to be nobody's side.
It's strenuous, you know what I mean?
Like, the person who's being cheated on is the person who's going to get it the worst. The one who's getting side pieced on? That sounds so fucked up. The one who's getting side pieced on. No, but for real. The one who's getting side pieced on, like, just going about her day. Sucking her man dick.
No. This is a family show.
The hell it is.
What I say?
Having sex.
My family's on here.
Doing all this shit for her man. Cooking, cleaning. She getting side pieced on, blood. That's fucked up.
Do she know?
Now, what if it's now?
I feel like you should know your partner well enough to know that something's off.
That's not true.
No.
That's not always true. That's not always true.
No.
That's not always true.
I wouldn't know my partner well enough to know.
Because you keep forgetting who you're talking to, what I did. You know, I used to be, you know.
I mean, I'm a player, baby. Don't you forget it. But if something's off with
pull
somebody
some
that I'm
magic
really,
tricks,
really fooling with, I'm instantly sense it. If y'all really connected like that.
I hear you. Again.
I'm gonna be like, what's going on?
I've seen people do some serious magic tricks, so I don't put it past nobody.
Okay, this is all I got to say about this. And this is no longer National Side Piece Day. It is National Heartbreak Day.
Heartbreak.